Hey guys, morning of day 10, double digits, that's what I'm talking about. I'm about to leave my hotel room, get some continental breakfast going. I think it's pretty good around here. And and I'm going to do the Washington Mall today. So, big sightseeing tour. I haven't been here since, I think my parents took me here when I was like 12 or 13. I think I was still in middle school. I forget exactly. So it's not the first time, so I don't need to stop and sightsee everywhere. We went to all the museums and all that stuff. And so I'm just going to be walking through, taking some pictures. I'll be walking right up along the reflecting pool and all that stuff. So that's the plan. Yeah, and then I'll be done with the metro area because, as I said before, Peter's going to pick me up right there at the mall. I want to thank him again. I know he's going out of his way to do it. So all I can say is thank you. Yeah. I'll get to it. All right, bye. So this is the view of the hotel that I was in last night from the outside. It's a Crown Plaza. It's about I found a deal, $108 for a night, so it's not that bad. It's actually the cheapest around. So that just shows you how expensive here in the DC area. I had a shower and I would have done the laundry if I knew I didn't have a place to stay tonight, and hopefully I could just do laundry at Peter's place. So it was, yeah. Other than that, I'm ready to get going. Had some coffee, had some leftover pizza that I had from last night, so I'm good to go. All right, let's get going. So you guys, I'm about 2 miles into my hike today. Thing about today, it's my own trail that I'm making up. Probably because the actual trail is kind of wiggly, and I'm going to the REI, so that's kind of out of the way of the fastest route into the mall, and not even close to the trail. So just do my own thing, but got this nice sidewalk to follow. I know I'm going to follow this for the next 4 or 5 miles alongside this beautiful highway, and yeah, I should be good. I've got let's say 13 miles left of my day, and I got plenty of time. So I don't think it's even 8 o'clock yet. All right, later. So I made it to the REI in Washington. Got some of the stuff I needed. They weren't able to repair my tent though, but I did get lighter stakes and a few things I needed. I dropped my trowel somewhere. I had to pick that up too. So I got about 5 more miles to do today. It's only a couple miles to the mall, which will be fun, and I can actually show you some stuff. All right, later. Well, I made it to the National Mall, Washington, D.C. Yeah, there's the Congress, where they haven't passed a budget on time in the last 25 years. A little bit longer than that. There's been a lot of city walking, street walking to get to this point, and I'm going to enjoy this nice dirt path of the National Mall. Alright, I get to something cool. I'll tell you about it. There's a nice reflection pool right there. There's Grant on a horse. U.S. Grant. And that's about it. It's there in the National Mall. Again, there's the Washington Monument. Apparently there's like 2.5 miles of this, so all the way down to the Lincoln Memorial, which you can see. Nice dirt path. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Bye. All right. I'm sitting down on one of the many benches. They're all along this footpath on the National Mall. I'm liking this place. I guess I wanted to talk about my walk in here. It's definitely all city walking. You know, there's a path of my own choosing, so it's all my fault for that city walking. But I felt that getting to the REI was important. Just replacing some of the stuff that I had lost or had broken down. But yeah, on the way there, you could tell exactly when they started caring about how the city looks. Like the distinction from the north suburbs or the rundown areas and the actual touristy areas, or where all the politicians are, where they can see out the window, I guess. I guess that's the extent of them caring. Yeah, so I just wanted to mention that. Well, apparently I'm going to have a couple hours here. I want to enjoy it. Then my ride's going to pick me up on the other side of the mall. I have to go all the way down over there. I got a couple hours to do it. I should be able to make it if I don't sit down at each bench for like 10 minutes on the way. All right, yeah, so when I get to anywhere close or anywhere cool, like I think that's the Smithsonian right there. Remember going there as a kid, and it'd be cool to go in there, but it'd just be a lot of walking inside a building instead of outside a building. All right, later. Yeah, so that's actually the Smithsonian. Big one down there, I guess, is the National Gallery of Art. All the same. I believe that's St. Paul's or St. Peter's. I really should know the names of these things. A little bit closer to the Washington Monument. Get in there. Oh, there's the National Washington Monument. I could get closer, but I didn't want to walk up the hill. Yeah, it's life decisions like that. It's a big monument to I don't know, someone's pride. All right, later. At the World War II Memorial. Last time I was here, this wasn't built yet. So I'm gonna take a look around, probably sit here for like 30-40 minutes. It's going to be great. Yeah, so apparently that's all the battles on the Pacific side, then all the battles on the Atlantic side. So I'll probably look at all of them. All right, later. Hey, the other side of the mall. Made it. There's a reflection pool. There's a Washington Monument. And there's the stairs up to the Lincoln Memorial. I think it might be worth it. Yeah, let's go. All right, bye. Yep. Pretty impressive. Yeah. That's enough of that. All right, so I'm resting. Pretty much finished the mall. Actually, I did finish it. I'm just waiting around for my ride. It's going to come in 20-30 minutes. And well, I studied history when I was in college, and so all this stuff kind of I know what it's all sort of about. Yeah. Lincoln Memorial, the Vietnam Memorial, the World War II Memorial, and all that stuff. So it's cool to be able to walk through here and this be part of the trail, or I guess it should be. I can see why the actual trail does go around it, because it is kind of tough to get through to it, because it is a lot of city walking. I I realize why people would not want to do that, but I thought it was worth it. Right. I want to thank Peter again. He's going to pick me up, and so I don't have to worry about camping somewhere tonight, which is good, because this is all very highly populated, and it just would be a problem. So now it isn't. Right. This kind of marks the end of a leg of this trail, because after this it's the CNO, an actual trail without cars whizzing by, and that lasts for about, let's say, about 166 miles. So there we can actually see wilderness, see me drinking out of the Potomac, which is probably going to happen. I got filters and, well, I have Aquafina tablets, which I'll be using. Hopefully that's good enough. But iodine. But yeah, I think I'm happy with being able to get to DC, finish this in 10 days. Yeah, that's pretty much what we needed to do. All right, I'll finish up when I get situated back at Peter's house. All right, bye. Hey guys, I'm at state coordinator of Maryland of the ADT's house, Peter. All right, he has graciously allowed me to stay in their guest room. It's great, actually. They just fed me, gave me ice cream. It was good. And they've offered to slack pack me tomorrow, which I accepted. So tomorrow's going to be, and I'm only going to go 8 miles because I have a package in, what's it called? Cabin John. That's the name of the town for some reason. Or John's Cabin or something like that. So I have a package waiting there that's only 8 miles away, and I plan to just do that as like a half day with my pack. But it's basically going to be just a 2 or 3 hour jaunt with me just carrying enough food for that day. And they're going to pick me up. They have a lunch engagement. They're going to drop me off in DC, and I'm going to spend a couple hours doing the 8 miles, and they're going to pick me up. And so it's basically going to be a 0, but with an 8 mile day just in between. So I'm going to be living the easy life for the next few days. I'm going to come back tomorrow with another shower. And I'm doing the laundry right now. So this made this next stretch really easy, and I can rest up my body while still not losing too much time. So that's the end of today. I had a great time at the mall. I powered through like the first 11, 12 miles of my day, went as fast as possible, and then I spent like 3 hours doing the last 2.5 miles just resting and people watching at the National Mall, hanging out at all the memorials, and it was great. So I'm glad to have this metropolitan area done. I start the CNO tomorrow, and it's probably the best start of it I could have asked for. So yeah, then after that it's Harper's Ferry, in like, from where I'm starting to tomorrow, it's going to be 66 miles, and then that's West Virginia. So only 60 or so miles to West Virginia. So next state, here I come. All right, later.